3.
Okay, welcome to the HDTV podcast, and I'm joined by Ninja Mission, Kia,
Hello!
and Supercat.
Hello there, fellow gamers.
And I'm, of course, Nigria. Welcome to our little
Which sounds
podcast. We are just going to talk about gaming-related stuff. In this first episode, we are pretty much just gonna talk random shit and talk about actually what we're going to do with the podcast, while talking about all other kinds of stuff you're probably not interested in.
I'm playing video games.
Yeah, playing video games. We are playing a lot of
No,
video games.
that's a lie.
That ain't us.
No, you're not.
Nah, we are really focused on our exams and our schoolwork.
No, it's true. Emil never plays video games. He just looks for cookies all the time.
Hey, there's nothing wrong about cookies.
It's the Cookie Monster.
Oh, Emil, you can actually be my witness or whatever. Eeks and probably the other guys, I don't know if I told them, but Eeks doesn't believe me that we called our AMV production on the after school
You
CP
did?
Productions or CP, because
Yeah.
you know CP means something else which you didn't know back then, so we called it CP.
But it's Central Police.
Cookies production. That's not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. We called it Cookies Production CP, and X doesn't believe us that we didn't know that that it actually was that CP actually means something different as well, and that he thinks we call it CP because what CP.
Why didn't you
It's
just
code
post
protectors.
Yeah,
link
exactly.
of one of the movies where it says cookies production?
What would that help? He believes that the reason we called it CP is because we knew about CP, but we didn't back then.
No one in their sane mind know about CP at our age.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, Eeks
you would
did.
kind of know about this.
Well, you, Emil, you would actually have an inside scoop on CP.
Guys, should we wrap it up so I can start editing?
Yeah, okay, right after this beautiful introduction of ours, we will wrap up the podcast. It's a very short one. If you want to hear more, we will put the outtakes, which was the last hour we were talking, behind the wrap up. So we will have like an introduction, a wrap up, and then outtakes, which is the podcast itself.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Podcast
we don't. I don't know. It's Kia who cut the entire thing together, and I still don't know if what I should expect from him.
Hey, I have no rum this time.
Take some beer.
Is the rum gone?
Yeah.
Wait.
I thought-
You're going.
I still want
You're
gone.
going to edit this without being drunk?
I have beer.
I really hope you're going to drink some before you edit this, because if not, it's gonna be
Yeah.
shit.
It's gonna be shit anyway.
Yeah, actually, we could actually add something to the introduction, or maybe in the middle of something. If you want to know more about us, I'm, as I said earlier, Nigria. I talk a lot, and I'll probably be one of the people who talks most during these podcasts. Together with our guest star, the only girl on the podcast, Eeks. He would probably also talk a lot.
We're still calling him the girl. He's gonna be pissed at us.
No, he's not. That's the best part. Okay, maybe later.
He'll just be flattered because a lot of guys is gonna say, "Oh, I wanna fuck him."
He's probably going to be on some videos and some podcasts
Yeah.
at some points. He talks even more than I do, and he is even weirder than we others are. But not a
But
big
you sing a
gamer.
lot.
And then we have Supercatten. Say one more time, hi Supercatten, so they know your voice.
Hi.
Yeah, that's Supercatten. He is mainly the guy you cannot trust, ever trust, like ever, with anything. But
Give him the
but
money.
That's not true.
Give him the
But
money.
besides
Give him
that,
the
he's a
money.
pretty cool dude. He's very good at PC games. He uses way too much time on PC games.
Which one of us doesn't?
Yeah.
There's not such a thing as too much time on video games. That is.
And yeah, that's Supercatten. You'll probably hear a bit from him. He is okay. He talks once in a while. Then there's Kia. Kia, say hi.
Hello. And hello.
He will hopefully be drunk most of the podcasts because he's in general always drunk. It's just his normal state basically. And yeah, he actually kind of works as a video game critic, but doesn't earn any money of it. But gets some of the games for free and actually gets some inside scoop, like goes to E3 and stuff. So he will probably have the most interesting stuff to actually say.
When I'm
but-
drunk.
Yeah, but he will be drunk doing it. If you are, of course, under the legal drinking age in your country, you should not drink.
Always drink. Shut the
unless
fuck up
you
about
really
that.
want to. I actually don't really care. And then we have our probably most interesting person, who will probably say the least.
Fuck.
Nijimus, would you like to say something? That's Kjær laughing, just ignore him. Kjær, Emil,
What the fuck?
Nijimus? Yeah, that's pretty much an introduction to his persona. He's like a grumpy old man put into a little Korean
I'm not
kid.
grumpy.
He's a really cool dude, seriously.
I'm an old man.
But yeah, he's often very sarcastic, very negative, and he pretty much hates me. But he will probably not talk
Lucky.
very much. So yeah, that's us four, and yeah, Eeks you haven't heard because he's not here right now because he's a faggot.
We'll get Igor eats on next time.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be there next time. And yeah, thank you for listening to our beautiful little, extremely long, stupid podcast with a lot of random shit. If you actually listened, which you probably did.
I'm gonna send this to Simon.
Yeah, Simon, if you're listening, huge fan of yours. If I ever meet you, I'll buy you a pack of Jaffa cakes.
We all buy a pack of Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, that's like 3 Jaffa cakes. 3 packs of Jaffa cakes, obviously. Yeah, thank you for listening.
See you next time.
Yeah, and check out our videos on the YouTube channel, which we haven't made yet.
They'll be coming soon. Okay.
They'll be in what was it, 26?
No, actually, considering our name, if Kjær actually can do it, we'll try to upload everything in HD.
Yeah. Which I will.
Hopefully.
When not forget it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to actually wrap this up. We'll see you. Are we going to make this a weekly thing or like a daily thing, or are we just going to make it?
We can
random
try and make it
Let's say
a
next
weekly thing.
ones? Yeah, but it would be cool if we could say next week.
Next weekend. Something.
You know, we're just gonna say next week, and then it's gonna be like 2 or 3 months, and then we're just gonna, you know, pretend like it's
But
next
on
week.
the other hand, I mean, we're always Skyping. We could just like record everything. That's pretty much what Simon and Lewis do anyways sometimes. They just record over an entire week and then just make the introduction and the ending in the end and just throw the entire thing together. So,
Okay.
I mean, considering that we're Skyping a lot, we could almost like make it a daily thing or a weekly thing or just, you know, we'll try to get to it.